this is Jeff Nager with the AMD World Championship of Custom Bike Building. I've got Sean Ruddy with me. He's from Phat Choppers, Australia, and we've got something really special out of the box. It's called the Toe Cutter. Why is that?
It's a Toe Cutter 23. It's based on what I think the Toe Cutter gang would be riding in 2023. And the first ever speedway race was held in Maitland, Victoria in the 23rd of 2nd, 1923.
All right. So it's based on 1923. This is when everything got started.
Yeah, that's when they started racing the speedway bikes. But this bike is actually 2009 Jawa engine and my own frame, designed based on a Jawa frame, only it's been lengthened. The rear takeoff section has been lengthened as well, and the front suspension's been lengthened, just to make it be able to ride in a straight line.
Yeah, I understand that the Jawa bikes know how to turn. Straight line's not their forte. But let's start at the front end, because that front end looks very wicked.
Okay, yeah, the front end we're running Fox shocks on the front. If you notice, there's two what look like rubber bands on there. They actually help the rebound on the suspension. They run like a boomerang shape to run your front wheel, and by lengthening that actually changes your rake and trail, so that allows it to ride more stable at a high speed.
It's a great looking front end, and it's pretty cool that it's adjustable without having to get into the internals.
That's right. Yeah, we can adjust the not only the shocks, we can adjust the preload. There's 3 holes in the front and 3 holes in the rear that we can adjust there, and the front wheel actually runs a nylon hub in the center. That front wheel weighs about the same as a bicycle wheel.
Very nice. Let's talk about the controls, internal controls here.
Yeah, we're running an internal twist clutch and also running an internal throttle. It just keeps the bars nice and neat.
I like would you call that a tombstone style of gas tank?
I don't know whether you call it tombstone style or like a snakehead style. I'm not really sure what the style is. It just is what I thought would suit the bike.
So take us through how that was designed.
Okay, I started off with a tunnel and had the bike set up there and just started rolling sheet metal to get a design of what I thought would work with the rest of the bike. Then I started hand rolling the aluminium sections over the top and layered them and cut them all out to suit. I wanted to go with a very 3D dimensional look there.
And you really hit it. I really like the elevation, that sense of depth. But to be honest, you don't want to brake too fast.
Well, that stops you from braking too fast, definitely.
It definitely does. Let's go down to the engine, drop down there. It's all chrome. It looks really good. How much horsepower are we pushing out?
The engine's actually putting out 92 horsepower. It's running on methanol. It's 18:1 compression, 4-valve overhead cam, revs to 14,000 RPM. So for a 4-stroke engine, that's a lot of RPMs. That's getting up to F1 RPM. Yes, definitely. And also, if you've noticed, we don't run a transmission in it.
Yeah, so how's that work?
It's direct drive. We've got gearing that we can change on the engine sprocket, the delay shaft sprocket, the clutch sprocket, and the rear sprocket to change what top end we want to receive.
So what's the cruise at?
At the moment, it's geared, and it does 140 mile an hour. So
you're cruising at 140?
140, yeah.
Okay. It must feel very comfortable at that rate. You have a shop in Australia, but you do some other stuff. You actually Arlen Ness, Las Vegas. Did you build the bike here domestically in the United States, or was it over in Australia? And tell us a little bit also about what's going on in Arlen Ness, Las Vegas.
Okay, yes, I actually work between my shop back at home in Maroochydore in Queensland, Australia, and Arlen Ness Motorcycles, Las Vegas. At Arlen Ness Motorcycles, Las Vegas, I'm actually head fabricator there, so anyone that needs anything done, we do from, because most of the shops don't have fabricators, so it's You know, we do everything over there.
It's quite unusual to have a dealership have a fabricator.
It is very unusual. The good thing about there, though, it's one of the dealerships that we do like to do custom built bikes and parts out of there. You know, I do my own pipes and all sorts of things from there. And running between Australia and United States, you get a lot of no sleep time.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. So let's talk about the rear end here. We've got that 3D effect, but tell us about what we're seeing.
Okay, and the rear end, what I did, because normally a speedway motorcycle doesn't have any brakes, so you rely on compression braking only for a speedway motorcycle, but to be able to ride that on the road, you can't rely on compression, else you'll hit the first car that pulls up in front of you. So I run a brake setup off of the rear sprocket, which works good, you know, just the one brake because it's a lightweight bike. Running Telon hub, Telon wheels, everything's been diamond cut, and running the aluminium accents as well on the rear.
Well, this is a very slick bike. If somebody wanted to get some of your expertise, what number would they dial and what website would they go to?
Okay, if somebody wants to get anything from me, go to www.phatchoppers.biz, and my number is 702-610-5007.
Well, Sean, thanks so much and have a great show.
Thanks for having me.